All right, good morning. What is up, everybody? Keith Jameson, Go Back Gator Guy 231 across the DFS industry, and the last of the little 3-game midweek barrage we got in EPL. So we got 2 games today. We have Liverpool hosting the struggling Leicester City. We're going to talk a little bit about that. And then Wolves hosting Arsenal. Should be actually, I think it's a fun 2-game slate. It's not City. I'm a Liverpool fan, so of course I prefer Liverpool to City, but yesterday sucked. Whatever. Can't do much about it. Made some bad decisions. Let's make better decisions today. So quick reminder, like, subscribe, comment. Let's jump right into it. So let's just talk about Liverpool. Minus 455 at home to Leicester. And so here, before we talk about Liverpool, let's talk about Leicester and the biggest thing, because I think what we have to debunk is that Leicester City is, a good defensive team and a good structured team like they've been for, Brendan Rodgers' whole tenure. And right now they just aren't. They just let in 4 to Nottingham Forest in the FA Cup. They're struggling on the home, on the road. That defensive midfield and center back partnerships just are not working right now. And Liverpool is not the team you want to face when you're struggling defensively. I'm expecting Salah to be back. He made it known that he wanted to get back to the team and play right away. You gotta love it. Mane is not back. Mane is, I don't know what the exact report was, but I'm guessing, still celebrating a little bit, probably doing the tour after winning. But Salah's like, no, I'm right back in. So I think, Salah, if in 10,000, I think it's fairly easy to fit on this slate, depending on how you see going after Arsenal pieces, which I'm not super fond of. I think there's some good Arsenal pieces, but at the same time, I don't expect many goals in that game. I expect the goals to be in Liverpool versus Leicester. So Salah to me is close to a lock. Then the second forward, I think I really want to try to get Jota in there, especially if he's playing on the wing with Firmino. I don't think that we'll see Luis Diaz start. I think what I've noticed being a Liverpool fan for years is Klopp really takes time getting these new guys acclimated. He doesn't want to throw them to the Wolves and destroy their confidence. Even with a guy like Fabinho, I remember when he came in, it being game after game after game, Fabinho wasn't starting. It's what the heck? We're supposed to have this new number 6. Let Jordan Henderson do more Jordan Henderson things, and he just wouldn't do it. So, I'm guessing some form of Salah, Jota, and either Firmino or Oxlade or Minamino to start up front with them in Mane's absence. I think Jota off to the left, Firmino down the center makes the most sense. And then, cover of this video, and I think just the obvious thing in DFS when you get Liverpool is just playing the fullbacks. Trent Alexander-Arnold and Robertson are the best floors on the slate, no matter who you're looking at. So I think they're just locking loads. And the last Liverpool decision is just if you're going to pay up for Alisson or not. While Leicester is struggling defensively, they still have weapons offensively, whether it's Maddison. I don't remember. I didn't look. I'm sorry, because he's not on my actual DFS radar. I don't think Vardy's fit. I want to say he was off for 2, so it's still Daka up top. You got here Harvey Barnes, Lookman. They're all GPP. Only cash play in there is Maddison, but if Liverpool gives up a goal here, I will not be shocked. All right, so just going on the Leicester side, I don't think spending up for Leicester is prudent here. I do think the Liverpool's going to dominate a lot of possession. Leicester will have to play on the counter. Leicester should be dropping deeper, given all their defensive problems too, which is going to hurt their offensive attack. I think the only 2 plays for me are Maddison, which I will not be playing. I think he's just a little too expensive. Given the fact that he's not even on a set monopoly, he's been splitting with Dewsbury Hall at times. But I think Dewsbury Hall, sub 4K, does a little defensive work too. That could make a lot of sense. PKs are Yuri Tielemans. I'll never, ever, ever, ever get Yuri Tielemans right. If I play him, he gets you 1 DK and doesn't have any sets and all that good stuff. And the people that play him for the logs, they also probably play Jorginho and all those other types, but you'll get your PK. So I'm not going to play him, so you probably should play Jorginho, Yuri, and just get your PK, and congratulations, you beat me. All right, let's go to Arsenal and Wolves. Wolves plus 240 at home. Arsenal's around a plus 120 favorite. Look, both of these teams are actually incredibly good for like a while now defensively. So I don't think I'm expecting like mini fireworks. I think there can still be DK points. There's a difference between getting some floor points and getting goals, right, and decisive actions, as Sorare teaches us. But let's go on the Wolves side. I will not be playing John Moutinho. My God, the last 3 games of John Moutinho is like beyond tilting. Terrible for my brand of John Moutinho has no upside. So even if he looks like a good floor play, you have to question the upside. My God, is he throwing that in my face? 2 goals. I think that's more goals than he has in his Wolverhampton career before this. 2 goals. What is that again? Like 1 assist. The game that he didn't score a goal, he still got like 9.4 or 10 DK floor. It's just stupid. So I will not be playing John Moutinho. He's probably an okay play. I can't do it. Like I'll be staring there in my face, like the perfect salary, and I'll play somebody else. Just hashtag for the brand. But I think he's fine. He should be splitting sets with Ryan Altnori. I think Altnori is just fine. You know, he always seems to get a decent game. You know, he's going to get some set pieces, also cross the ball, so I think he works. Raul Jimenez, even though I don't think there'll be goals, 5,500 is a very, very teasing price for a striker of his quality, you know, at home. So he and Ryan Altnori are probably my favorite plays. Depending on the front line, you know, probably see some version of Trincao is cheap. I think he's fine. Can take a random set. Podence is fine. I think that's probably the front line. But, you know, Wolves doesn't like, I'm not like going out of my way for Wolves. This is definitely a slate that figuring out the Liverpool pieces and then probably falling in. I think Jose Sa is beyond chalk goalie cash. If he's under 60%, I will be shocked. Okay, and I think that's the reason that Allison, you know, might have his ownership down. Jose Sa's leading the Premier League in saves. Keeps a ton of sheets. It's at home. I mean, it's just a perfect storm of him being super chalk. And so probably in GVPs he's worth getting off of. Just, you know, the price is really nice. The price and quality is nice. Arsenal, sets are always kind of a mess. You know, you get that midfield of Martinelli, Odegaard, and Saka. Saka's definitely been taking some. You know, it's been Martinelli on the other side, but Odegaard can definitely take as well. A lot of times he'll take from Saka, but, you know, if Odegaard's not taking sets, then his floor is like from key passes and from shots assisted and like a random goal and shots. He doesn't draw a ton of fouls. He's not like Jack Grealish out there, that type of thing. So, you know, I'm not crazy about the Arsenal pieces. My favorite piece is Saka and then probably Tierney. And I guess you can make a case for Martinelli as well. I think Martinelli's a good player. Actually, I think he's an awesome player. But it's just going to be a fit thing there. I won't be playing Lacazette, even if I don't remember what his price is. I think he was okay. But, you know, I'm pretty set on Jose Sa, so it doesn't really make much sense to play Lacazette. But now GPP, completely opposite, right? Like, if everybody's set on Jose Sa, nobody's playing Lacazette, so then you don't play Jose Sa, and you play Lacazette, and he scores a goal, and, you know, you just double lapped the field. You got a goal conceded, you took away a clean sheet, and you got the goal. So I think it makes a lot of sense. Yeah, that's the slate. So I think, you know, core-wise, it's like Salah, TAA, Robertson. As weird as it sounds, you know, for me, it's like Jose Sa. Those are like my first couple clicks, and then, you know, trying to fill from there. Saka obviously is a great play. Martinelli, Indigo Jota, all these different ways. Should be an interesting slate. 2 gamers. Cash, you know, sometimes you can get a little bit chalky, but in GPP, it's a really good time to shake it up, go some different routes, and then, of course, you always have a chance that lineups are going to throw things off and make people differentiate. All right, that'll do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, comment. All really helps grow the channel. With that, I'll say, see you.